gathering here with us today for this joyous occasion. We welcome all of you who have come to be participants in this marriage between Ian and Chelsea. As dear friends and family, you have helped to support their relationship from the very beginning. And by witnessing their ceremony today, they ask you to share in their future. Marriage is a big step, a covenant, a promise to always be faithful, kind, and supportive, no matter the situation. It can only work if both partners promise to always protect one another, always listen, and always love each other in an unconditional manner. It is important that Chelsea and Ian always share with each other and listen openly and without fear, trusting that together they will find the right path when they are unsure of the way. It is into this state that the two of them wish to enter. You may be seated. Who brings this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
Chelsea and Ian, life has given each of us as individuals, and yet we must learn to live together. Love is given to us by our family and by our friends. We learn to love by being loved. Learning to love and living together is one of the greatest challenges of life and is the shared goal of married life. Marriage is a supreme sharing of experience and an adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. It is the joyous union of two people whose friendship and mutual understanding have flowered into romance. Today, Ian and Chelsea proclaim their love and commitment to the world, and we gather here to rejoice with them and for them in this new life they undertake together. The joy we feel is a solemn joy, because the act of marriage has many consequences, both social and personal. Marriage requires love, a word we often use with vagueness. We may assume that love is some rare and mystical event, but in fact it is our natural state of being. So what do we mean when we say we love? When we love, we see things that other people do not see. We see beneath the surface to the qualities which make our beloved special and unique. To see with loving eyes is to know inner beauty, and to be loved is to be seen and known as we are known by no other. One who loves us gives us a unique gift, a piece of ourselves, but only a piece that they can give us. We who love can look at each other's life and say, I touched his life. I touched her life. Just as an artist might say, I touched this canvas. Those brushstrokes in the corner of this magnificent mural, those are mine. I was a part of this life, and it is a part of me. Marriage is to belong to each other through a unique and diverse collaboration, like two threads crossing in different directions, yet weaving a beautiful tapestry together. The secret of love and marriage is the emergence of the larger self. It is finding one's life by losing it, such as the privilege of husband and of wife. To be each himself, herself, and yet another. To face the world strong with the courage of two. To make this relationship work, therefore, it takes more than love. It takes trust. Trust to know in your hearts that you only want the best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it's difficult to do so. And it takes faith. Faith to go forward together without knowing what their future holds for the both of you. While love is our natural state of being, these other qualities are not easy to come by. They are not a destination, but a journey. May you pledge to each other to be loving friends and partners in marriage, to talk and to listen, to trust and appreciate one another, to respect and cherish each other's uniqueness, and to support, comfort, and strengthen each other through life's joys and its sorrows. May you promise to share hopes, thoughts, and dreams as you build your lives together. May your lives be ever intertwined, your love keeping you together. May you build a home that is compassionate to all, full of respect and honor for others and each other. May your home be forever filled with peace, happiness, and love. Before I ask you to repeat your vows to each other, I want to talk to your guests for just a moment. When we started putting together this ceremony, I gave the two of them a homework assignment. I asked that they would write and tell me why they love each other. And so, Ian, I'm going to read to you what Chelsea wrote here before I ask you to repeat your vows to her. She wrote, Ian and I met in college back in 2008 in a biology class, and it was an instant connection. After talking through the whole class, we figured out that we were actually from the same town. I lived in neighborhoods across the street from each other, and even had a lot of the same friends. It was incredible to believe that this was the first time that we were meeting, but felt like it was meant to be. We talked every day, whether it was texting, in class, or studying together. Ian is an amazing man. He's extremely kind-hearted and selfless. He's currently going through medical school, yet always seems to put my wants and needs and feelings before his. He knows all of the right things to say when I am upset or cranky, and he constantly is doing things to make me laugh. Being together for almost 8 years, I've had the privilege of watching him grow into an incredible man. And he has pushed me out of my comfort zone to help me to grow into a strong, independent woman. He supported me through every endeavor that I've encountered throughout our relationship and encouraged me to try things I would have never dreamed or had he not been by my side. He's helped me grow in my professional career and given me confidence when I couldn't find it for myself. Ian has quickly become my best friend, and not a day goes by that I don't feel his unconditional love. We hate to be apart, and I love that he takes time to enjoy the things I truly enjoy. He fits so well with my family and was accepted almost immediately as the son my father never had. I love watching their relationship grow, and I love sharing the bond with all of them. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with this amazing man and grow our own family in the years to come. Ian, would you look into the eyes of the one you love and repeat these vows to her? Chelsea, I'm truly blessed to have found the truest of love with you. And today I commit my life to yours. I pledge to love you for all time, to stay faithful and true to you. I will comfort you in your pain and encourage you with your dreams. As our journey through life begins today, I promise I will always be by your side. And I will love you with all of my heart for all of my life. All right, Chelsea, you ready for this? Ian wrote, Chelsea is the best thing that has ever happened to me. In 2007, I knew you're off here, we met in undergraduate biology class at Florida Atlantic University. A typo, that's what it is. From the moment we met, there was an instinctual click. It was almost weird. As we grew to know one another, we found out that we had actually been living within a few miles of each other our whole lives. We had friends in the same circles, but never actually ran into one another. It was almost as if fate was keeping us from each other early in our lives so that we could make mistakes apart and grow as individuals so that when that time came, a true connection could be made and our love would be everlasting. At the time I met Chelsea, she was on track to become a veterinarian, and I was following my path to become a physician. Once we started dating, it was quite obvious that both of us were 100% infatuated with one another, and we would inevitably fall in love. This brings up the question of, what do I love about Chelsea? Well, the list is endless, and I could go on forever about different things I love about her. I could start with the physical aspects and describe how beautiful she is, or skip right to the core of what makes her tick. There is no one thing that I love about Chelsea, and I think that's what makes our love so strong. Our relationship is deep and not just superficial. Chelsea is loving and faithful. She is someone you can always depend on. She would do whatever it takes to make sure anyone who is in need of help receives aid, even to the extent that it causes her misfortune. Chelsea has put her life aside as we have gone on this adventure through my medical school endeavors, and I cannot describe how lucky and fortunate I am to have found someone who loves me so much that she would put her life on hold because of our journey together.
is more important than a life apart. I love that together we understand that life is not about the destination, but about the journey we take. Chelsea is a leader, and I love her enthusiasm and outlook on life. She's willing to make the best of even the worst situation. She has the most beautiful smile I have ever seen. I do everything I can every day to make sure I get to see that smile. That is what makes me want to spend time. That is what makes time we spend apart so hard that I miss everything about her, from our conversations to our explorations. Even just sitting in the same room and having her in my presence gives me peace and makes me feel fulfilled. Chelsea is my love, my best friend, and hopefully one day the mother of my children, because I cannot imagine her being anything else but the best mother anyone could ask for. It's hard to put into feelings. It's hard to put feelings that are not concrete on paper, mainly because feelings are not concrete. Feelings are dynamic and always evolving into something new and different. Our love is no different. Every day I love Chelsea more. Sometimes more in the same way. Other times I find a whole new thing to love about her. Being together for 8 years is a long time, but every day our love grows. It evolves. It's dynamic. We are able to overcome obstacles because of the strong foundation we have built in our relationship. That strong foundation gives us the ability to adapt, and that is what is going to let us have a successful marriage and love one another for the rest of our lives. I am truly blessed to have found such a strong and loving woman to live the rest of my life. Chelsea, would you look into the eyes of the one you love and repeat these vows to him? Ian, I am truly blessed to have found the truest of love with you. And today I commit my life to yours. I pledge to love you for all time, to stay faithful and true to you. I will comfort you in your pain and encourage you with your dreams. As our journey through life begins today, I promise I will always be by your side. And I will love you with all of my heart for all of my life. May I have the rings? Wedding rings are made out of precious metals and gems and represent the precious love between two people. They seem a perfect circle, having no beginning and no end. But we really do know that these rings really do have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth. Metal is liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees. Hot metal is poured into a mold and cooled and painstakingly polished. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. It is the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. Ian, would you take this ring? Place on the ring for your Chelsea left hand. And as you do, repeat after me. I give you this ring. Wear it with love and joy. As this ring has no end, neither shall my love be. I choose you to be my wife this day and every day. Chelsea, would you take this ring? Place on the ring for your Ian's left hand. And as you do, repeat after me. I give you this ring. Wear it with love and joy. As this ring has no end, neither shall my love be. I choose you to be my husband this day and every day. At this time, Ian and Chelsea are going to participate in a knot warming ceremony. I'm going to invite their mothers to bring the pieces of cord up here to them. They're going to each take a piece of this cord. Their relationship is symbolized by the tying of a fisherman's knot, a true lover's knot, or it's the strongest that there is. And this bond will not break. It becomes stronger under pressure. I'm going to ask you to start tying this knot. These two cords represent your past, each of you as individuals and the unique and special gifts you bring to this marriage. As you fasten these pieces together, these actions represent the present, this moment when you join your lives into a common purpose. The completed knot represents your future. Secure in the knowledge, your relationship will continue to be strong despite the inevitable changes life brings. Although the fisherman's knot is one of the simplest to tie, it's also one of the sturdiest. As stress is applied, the knot becomes stronger and stronger. It's the goal of marriage to achieve a blending of hearts and lives. But like the spaces between these cords formed by the knot, let there also be spaces in your new life together, so that you may encounter and nurture individual growth in the other. As you have pulled these together, I want to remind you, as you hold one another in mutual concern and shared respect, may you continue holding each other tightly in your hearts and form a strong bond now and forever. Let this knot indicate the strength of your love and be a symbol of your unity from this day forward. Ian and Chelsea, may your home be a haven of peace, and your relationship be one of truth and understanding. May you enjoy length of days, fulfillment of hopes, and peace and contentment of mind, as you day by day live and fulfill the terms of this covenant you have made with one another. As you, Ian and Chelsea, have pledged your vows, have consented to wed each other, and have consecrated this celebration by the giving and accepting of wedding rings, by the virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of our beautiful state of Florida, I now have the wonderful privilege to pronounce you husband and wife together. Ian, you may kiss your beautiful bride. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise as I present you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Ian Ross.